What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's Luke Duray here, recording another video for you guys. So on today's agenda, we're going to be doing a Q&A video. So I have my girlfriend Rowan behind the camera. She's going to be reading a few of the questions. I have them all on different platforms such as Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. And yeah, we'll just go ahead and get right into these questions. Hopefully you guys can get to know a little bit more about me and what I'm all about. So let's do it.
What is your favorite body part to work out at home versus at the gym?
So I'd say that my favorite body part to work out at the gym is definitely back and buys. I really just enjoy having the different versatility with all the machines. It really makes for a solid workout. So that's definitely the thing I miss the most at the moment. Being stuck at home and working out down in the garage. I'd probably have to say that chest and triceps are my favorite workout, mostly because you don't need too much weight to really have a good workout. And also plus my squat rack that can also turn into a bench really makes it easy, so I enjoy going down into the gym hitting those. So that's probably my answer for that one.
What is your current diet?
So at the moment I don't really have a diet. I don't go and track my macros necessarily. Macros being protein, carbohydrates, as well as fat. So I don't get that meticulous with it, but I do generally eat healthy. I do what's called intuitive eating, so I just kind of know what's good for me and what doesn't work for me. I actually have in the works right now a video I'm going to go through showing you what I eat throughout the entire day so you can really get a better feel for what's a part of my diet. Luckily I have a pretty good metabolism, so I don't have to worry too much about eating super healthy, but I definitely do make an effort.
How did you start working out?
I was probably around 14 when I was really starting to get interested in working out, but my parents always told me as soon as I turned 16 that's when they'd allow me to get my gym membership. So I was always kind of envious and looking forward to being able to get in the gym and do workouts. I'm not too sure why from a young age, but luckily when I turned either 15 or 16, my mom was doing Zumba classes at a gym out in Palm Desert called World's Gym, and so obviously I wasn't driving then. So she would be taking me to the gym, I'd have a ride, and I believe her classes were exactly 1 hour, so I'd be able to get in my workout while she was in her class doing a major Zumba workout. And so that's how I kind of got started. It really was a big learning curve, and I would always go home to YouTube and look up tutorials on how to do exercises correctly. But yeah, that's how I got started up. And on top of getting started up and having a little taste for the workout and the gym scene with my mom, I also took a class at Palm Desert High School, one of their weight training classes, and I actually had a lot of my good buddies in that class. That's where I really started to fall in love with working out, and that's where it turned a little bit more into a passion rather than just something I enjoyed. And actually a quick little short funny story about my class. So picture this, 115-pound Luke. I'm walking into the very first day of weight training class, sophomore year, skinny as a twig. And everybody in the class has to get their maxes, so you have to really push yourself to get your 1 rep max on a few different lifts. And so I'm in front of the class of about 30 people, and it's quite an unfortunate turn of events, but I'm sitting there doing a workout called the military press, where you're pressing up right above yourself. And so obviously for a newbie it's not an easy lift, so we started with 10 pounds on each side plus the bar of 45, so it was a total of 65 pounds, which is not easy for someone who's new to working out, but nonetheless I gave it an effort. Got a big old football senior behind me spotting me, and I go start the lift. I'm holding it there for a second, and all of a sudden both of my shoulders pop out of the socket. I drop the bar and it lands right on my knees, and the whole entire class is like... So that was pretty unfortunate. But what actually led to that happening was when I was younger, my dad spun me by my hands and both of my shoulders popped out of the socket. So ever since then, they've been a little wobbly, but for the most part recently they're pretty good. But yeah, that was a short little funny story I wanted to share with you guys.
Next question. How long have you been working out?
So I've been working out for a total of 6 years. I'd say about 4 years has been pretty intense. That's where I really put effort in. The first 2 years, I started right around 15. The first 2 years was definitely me slowly learning and getting my grip on how to actually have a good workout. And so It was a lot of learning in the very first part, as well as not dieting correctly. And so, yeah, after those first 2 years, that's when my gains really started going forward. As I learned I really needed to get more food in. The remaining 4 years, all the way up till today, I've understood what I need to do in order to, gain weight and gain muscle. So, yeah, that would be the answer for that one.
Are you currently going to school?
Right now, I am not currently attending school because we're in the summer intermission, but I just recently finished my 2 years over at Palomar College out here in San Diego area, and I actually just got accepted over into Cal State San Marcos. It's going to be my first time attending a 4-year university, so I'm very excited for the things that come, and yeah, I got classes coming up in the fall.
What is your squat PR?
So my squat PR at the moment is 335, but that was at the gym. So currently I'll put some footage up right now of the little board I have posted up in my gym downstairs. And this board shows all the numbers I've hit currently down here in the gym. And I'm going to be working on raising these. I have a total of 315 pounds here at my house. So yeah, I'm going to just make an effort to continue to increase all those numbers. And those numbers that you saw on the right in the black are going to be Rowan's numbers for her maxes.
Are you trying to be a bodybuilder?
So I'd say that bodybuilder is a pretty general term. I'd say what I do is bodybuilding, just from where I started and looking in the mirror and pushing yourself to work on something that you might see as a weakness in the mirror. I'd say that's kind of bodybuilding in itself. But as far as bodybuilding, like competing in shows, never ever had plans for that. Never aspired to be competing in shows and really dieting hard to get as lean and shredded as possible. But it's not something I would say no to. It's just something that I don't have any plans for at the moment. So yeah.
How do you balance cardio and strength training?
So as I said before, I'm pretty lucky with having a pretty fast metabolism. But when I'm in the gym, I really have my head in the game and I make sure I'm focused and working hard. Because if you're breaking a sweat and you're staying focused, I think it's pretty easy to burn a lot of calories during a workout. So I don't have to have a balance between the two, and I could focus on mostly just gaining strength as much as I can. But one thing I would say, if you could add supersets into your workouts, you're really going to be increasing your heart rate, and that might help you with burning a little bit more calories throughout the workout. So I think that that's a little easier way to balance the two.
What's your ultimate goal in the fitness world?
So I'd say my ultimate goal is probably what I'm here doing now, which is awesome to say because I had a lot of support and friends encouraging me to, go ahead and try something new like this YouTube stuff. So, I'm really lucky to have a nice camera set up and a nice home gym down in the garage to where I can continuously work out and improve myself. But I'd say the ultimate goal is definitely just staying fit and staying healthy, continuing to gain muscle and have fun while doing it. So if you guys made it this far, I want to thank you very much for watching all the way to the end. You guys are the real ones. Make sure to like, comment, leave those comments down below if you have any more questions, maybe Q&A part 2, or just any video ideas for upcoming videos in the future. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on those post notifications. Yeah, that wraps it up. So thanks guys for tuning in. See you in the next video.